Palma. Oh,
Oh, man.
that's unfair, and Palma 7 points in the game.
To Del
Oh,
Fuentes.
wow.
Delgado takes the shot and knocks it down. Maloria is open. 3-point.
Goodness!
Face a jumper by Robin Celis. Caballero has time. Now it's Martin Rosso. Turnaround jumper. Oh my goodness.
It's a brand new month and we begin the month of July by traveling down south to the beautiful province of Quezon in the city of Lucena as teams are looking to ramp up towards the postseason. We have Mark Montuano of Pasig City. He was the leading scorer in that loss against Sarangani and they will try to bounce back as they will face off against the Manila Batang Quiapo who have two new acquisitions just to beat the trade deadline. We have Ira Batalier returning here to Manila alongside Alfred Cedillo and they look to provide some scoring punch para dito sa Manila as they try to snap their 15-game losing skid. That's our first game, Pasig City kalaban ang Manila, followed by the Quezon City Galleries Taipan. They will take on the Batangas City Tanduay Rom Masters, and in our main game, the Quezon Huskers will look to defend their home turf kalaban ang Gensan Warriors. Magandang hapon mga kalinga, Ken Pangilinan with Javi Palanya. Javi, kakatapos lang ng trade window and free agency. And what do you think of some of the moves the teams made this season?
Well, a lot of surprising and interesting moves happening just right before the trade deadline ended. So it's going to be an interesting next 2 weeks as the teams at the bottom of the team standings try to ramp up their chances for the playoffs, and the teams at the top of our team standings continue to try and have a hold of the top spots in their respective divisions.
You're watching us live on the official Facebook page and YouTube channel, and also on Solar Sports every Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays starting at 6 p.m. And now we bring in our courtside reporter, walang iba kundi si Miss Lyra Punzalan. And Lyra, kumusta yung biyahe papuntang Quezon and what do you have for us?
Thank you so much, Ken and Javi. Maayos naman ang biyahe. Medyo late nga lang, pero maayos at nakarating naman ng safe dito. You know, as our trading period wrapped up yesterday, the teams are now more prepared and retooled as we reach this final stretch of the elimination round. The top contenders are pushing hard to lock in that home court advantage, and the lower-ranked teams are still in the hunt to have at least a playing spot this season. Kaya naman, every game matters now. Pasig still hurting from that 1-point loss to Sarangani kasi kulang daw talaga sa rotation at walang point guard, pero gagawin daw talaga nilang lahat para makuha itong larong to. Meanwhile, from Manila, the Young Guns are slowly but surely finally getting the hang of their system. Tahimik pero solid ang rebuild for Coach Max Dayandante. It's build up versus bounce back for these two squads. Abangan natin kung sino aangat. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Lyra. Isa sa Manila sa naapektuhan during this window na wala sa kanila yung top gun nila, John Fa. But new acquisitions para dito sa Manila as they will look to try to arrest their skid kalaban itong Pasig City. Pero balikan natin yung mga resulta. Yesterday, we were at the Pasay Astrodome. A pair of upsets here. Davao defeating Rizal in overtime. Nueva Ecija remains undefeated, defeating Muntinlupa. Itong Pasay, returning to their giant slaying ways, beating the #1 team in the South in Zamboanga.
Now, this was a very important victory para sa Pasay, although the Voyagers surprisingly made moves yesterday right before the trade window ended, trading both of their star players, their 1-2 punch in Lorix Victoria and Warren Bonifacio. And that's after Warren Bonifacio had a good game yesterday in order to help Pasay get this victory and upset against the Zamboanga Sikat.
Magandang pabaon para dito sa Pasay, but unfortunately he has moved on to another team. Ngayon pag-usapan natin yung team standings, and three of the top teams in the South playing today: Gensan, Batangas City, and Quezon.
Yeah, a win today will put Quezon on top of the South because of Zamboanga's loss yesterday to Pasay. A loss will still keep them locked at the second seed, but that means Gensan will get closer at 12-6 if they do finish the job against the Huskers. If they lose, Mindoro will just be a half game behind them. Batangas, with the victory today, can move out of the tie with Muntinlupa, Rizal in that 5th and 6th spot.
Just like that, Batangas already tied at 5th place. Samantala, in the North Division, Pasig City, with that defeat, medyo bumaba sila bagya dito, 7-8. And there you see Manila still lurking behind in the north.
Actually, going into Ilagad's game versus Valenzuela in the weekend, both Pasig and the Cowboys were tied at 7 and 8. But Pasig lost their last game against Sarangani, kaya naman nakauna dito ang Ilagan Isabela Cowboys. So, importante rin ang game na to para sa Pasig City. Tropang Pasig wants to get back on the winning track for them to be able to get an upper hand in the play-in position.
Quezon City rin may pagkakataon despite their struggles. They're just 2 games behind Bataan for that 10th spot. Ngayon pag-usapan natin itong Pasig City. This was a disappointing loss against Sarangani, but a lot of players chipped in, especially in the first half. These guys, alam naman natin na subok na dito sa sistema ni Coach Aldrin, Chito Jaime, Jacob Galicia, and Rocky Asidre.
Actually, it was an excellent game for a lot of the players of Pasig, but these 3 guys certainly played well above their average. Jacob Galicia, who is averaging about 7 points per game, the same with Rocky Asidre. They both scored 17 and shot at a really efficient clip from the field. Ito si Chito Jaime, although he only shot 33% from the field, he did pull down 17 rebounds and was still able to surpass his average of 12.7 points. So, important that now nawala na si Lester Reyes, Chito Jaime will have to do more of those rebounding jobs para sa Tropang Pasig as well as Jacob Galicia. So, Coach Aldrin Morante
Lang dito sa kanilang kupunan, Stephen Toralba immediately providing an impact, but Decoy Lopez still remaining here para dito sa Manila, providing that veteran presence para dito sa kanilang squad.
Decoy Lopez has been one of the beneficiaries of this run-and-gun system of the Manila Batang Quiapo this year, and those 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists are numbers that we expect from him almost game in and game out. But Stephen Toralba churning in an impressive debut in his first professional game as a player. We hope that Coach Maxi Dayandante hopes as well that Stephen Toralba can be consistent for the Batang Quiapo moving forward.
But boy, that guy that led the way para dito sa Manila despite that loss, Achi Inigo, parang ayaw niya magpauli sa kapatid niya, no? Because his brother just won the MPBL Player of the Week, and he responded with a monster performance here against Caloocan.
Yeah, his first career triple-double in the MPBL, and he was really lights out in that game. 25 points, 11 rebounds, 12 assists, and 4 steals. You know, Achi can really turn that scoring hat if he really wants to, and we've been saying it numerous times during the course of this season that he really needs to score more instead of just being contented with distributing the basketball dahil nga kulang sa tao itong Manila. But maybe with the additional help right now, maybe he can turn it down a notch and let the other guys also contribute para sa Manila.
Right, it's the first game of our Tuesday triple header. Pasig City kalaban ang Manila. Let's go to Richard Campos as he introduces our starters.
Let's meet the starting unit for Pasig City. At guard number 5, Jess Kilatan. Power forward number 28, Chito Jaime. Center number 29, Jacob Galicia. Small forward number 44, J Guards, Jerome Garcia. 2 guard number 88, the Acid Rain, Rocky Asidre. The head coach is Aldrin Morante. Assistant coaches J.R. Villanueva, Lance Inco, and Richard Rosales. The team owner is Buddy Encarnado. The starters for Manila Batang Quiapo. Small forward number 10, Christian Del Barrio. Point guard number 45, Alexis Heman. Playing center number 23, Decoy Lopez. At forward number 73, John Baltazar. 2 guard number 3, the Hawkeye, Achi Inigo. Their head coach is Max Dayandante. Assistant coaches Clint Guzarin, RJ Jonero, and Miller Guillen. Team consultant, Bang Tumapat. Team manager, Ivan Villablor. Team governor, Ado Salazar. Team honors, Raymond Ong.
Brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Pasig City starts off with Jeski Latan, Rocky Asidre, Jacob Galicia, Chito Jaime, and Jerome Garcia. For Manila, Alexis Himan, Achi Inigo, Decoy Lopez, Jan Baltasar, and Christian Del Barrio. New faces on the side of Manila. As we have Jerome Garcia and Chito Jaime looking to sustain their form here against Manila. Our referees, by the way, Manuel Binondo, Jing Tagiam, Efren Agaman, and fourth man is Karina Martin. Decoy Lopez immediately jacks up a free, no good. And Pasig. This is going to be a tough stretch, Javi, without their main guard in Robbie Manalang. Na-release na rin si Christian Rivera. So, medyo manipis yung point guard rotation ngayon ni Coach Aldrin Morante.
Well, aside from that, in the point guard spot, wala na rin ang kanilang main big man na si Lester Reyes. So those are two very heavily favored positions that they need to actually get and generate more wins. But these guys look like they're in for the fight. Ang ganda nung kanilang enthusiasm coming into this game. The starters, all 5 of these guys look like they're really pumped up and ready to go to war for Pasig City.
All battle-tested vets pinasok ngayon ni Coach Aldrin Morante. Because prior to this game, it was his son who started at that point guard spot, si Aaron, who actually made a good account of it himself in the first half. Pero humabol nga yung Sarangani in that game.
Well, I'm expecting Josan Nimes to have more floor time now that that point guard rotation is short. Alam ko naman talaga na inaantay lang ni Coach Aldrin na fully conditioned na ito si Josan Nimes before he really plays him longer on the floor. But we do know the capabilities of one Josan Nimes, a tall guard who can really orchestrate the offense and initiate some baskets for his team.
Alexis Himan with a spin move and the layup. First field goal for Manila. At the post, Jacob Galicia almost lost it, yet got it back to Rocky Asidre. Jaime fires it free and gets it to go.
Now, Chito Jaime, you can't give him that much of a space if you're Manila, because he's not going to be afraid to shoot, especially after shooting only 33% in their last game. And he's out there to try and bounce back with a better, more efficient performance from the field.
Pasig looks to push. That ball tapped from behind. It will stay with Tropang Pasig. 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances. Chito Jaime, maagang pagpapailala dito. 6-2, 4-point lead for Pasig. Galicia whips it to Kilatan. Chito Jaime, same spot, same result. Back-to-back threes for Chito Jaime.
I tell you, he's really out here to have a better shooting night. He was just 2 out of 6 from the outside. Right now, starting this game, 2 out of 2. But the answer quickly by Manila on the other side.
The Filipino-Canadian Christian Del Barrio cuts the lead down to 5. Asidre sets his feet. Can't hit the free. Alexis Himan will bring the ball down for the Manila Batang Quiapo. Lopez, Del Barrio. Uy! Nahuli. Traveling violation against Christian.
Yeah, took a step first before taking a dribble.
Coach Maxi De Andante. This is Jeski Latan. They go to the left side again. They love to operate on that side of the floor at the post. Jacob Galicia though, left it short. Got his own miss. Garcia, no hesitation.
Oh,
Sa kanya na naman. Galicia with a fadeaway jumper.
how many times did Jacob Galicia have a tap on that basketball in that one single possession for Pasig City? Take a look at that. That was the miss from Jerome Garcia. Galicia picks it up, but that was actually already the second or third time he came to the basketball. This time, knocking down that fall-away jumper. Galicia providing Pasig the 7-point advantage.
11-4 is the score. Pasig with an early lead against the Manila Batang Quiapo. Currently number 9 in the north with a 7-8 record. Samantala Manila hasn't won in almost 4 months after that opening win against Marikina. 15 straight losses.
But if you're gonna look at it positively, yung kanilang huling laro, that was actually the closest loss that they've had in 5 games, because the previous games prior to that, they lost by an average of almost 35 points per game. And the closest loss that they've had before that was an 11-point loss to the Imus Brotherhood.
Chito Jaime can't get it to go. Galicia, isa na namang offensive rebound at putback.
Well, he's gonna have a field day here because Manila is one of the worst teams rebounding-wise here in the MPBL. They don't really give a lot of resistance, trying to block out guys, trying to crash the glass. So I think Galicia might have a chance if he's going to continue this run of rebounding. Might even have a chance to go for 20 boards in this game.
That's actually one of their biggest problems because
Yeah, considering wala na rin si Lester Reyes, that's why I believe he will have a lot of playing time at that big man position. Because Chito Jaime usually plays outside, so it's really him who prowls that shaded area more.
Assist of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Koy Lopez always ready and available for that pass. Runs the floor well. Can also hit the outside shot. Very versatile big man. And bagay na bagay talaga siya dito sa sistema. Chito Jaime continues his hot shooting. 3 out of 3 right now from downtown.
All of his field goals coming from free. 16-8 is the score. 8-point lead for Pasig City. Lopez gustong bawiin. Left it short. Heman again inside. Gets it back himself. The layup does not go. Nasa kanya pa rin. This time he kicks it out to his teammate Del Barrio. Wow, Heman grabbing those offensive boards. But Manila coming away empty despite multiple attempts. Hilatan. Jaime. Oh man, he's feeling it. He is feeling it right now. Chito Jaime.
4 threes to start this game para kay Chito Jaime. Averaging only 28.3% from the outside this season. He's definitely much better than that percentage that he's averaging this season from the outside.
Galicia able to steal that rock from Ira Batalier. Oh, Jaime steps in to wait free.
My goodness!
You just got a sense na maganda yung gising ni Pachits ngayong umaga.
Sabi ni Richard tapos back to back, pero more than that na eh.
Oh.
5 straight triples, absolutely ridiculous.
14-point lead for Pasig City, 22-8. Chito Jaime against Sarangani with a monstrous double-double, 13 points, 17 rebounds. And even in limited minutes, only 23 minutes played, but today, my goodness, scorching hot from beyond the arc.
And you say monstrous, Ken. Well, he's already coming up with a monstrous performance here in this game. Already surpassing his total from that match against Sarangani and past his average as well for the season. Chito Jaime is on a mission this afternoon against Manila.
And 3-point shooting has been the aid for Pasig City, 6 of 8. Manila though, able to score. That was Stephen Torralba. 22-10, 12-point lead para sa tropang Pasig. Felix Corpus nasa loob na. For Coach Aldrin Morante, Chito Jaime fires again! Oh my! Oh my!
6 threes in the first quarter alone. We're gonna have to check how many threes is the record in a quarter.
I think it's 8 by Philip Panyamogan. As Javi Gomez de Liano knocks down a free. I think he had 8 in that fourth quarter against nung sa Palayan yun, di ba?
Yes, that's right.
Chito Jaime has actually matched his most frees in the game already with 6.
He's definitely gonna have more, I'm sure. The way that Manila defends, historically, this is gonna be a high-scoring game if this continues.
Red Eusebio with a bucket. Aaron Morante, guarded by Pentoralba.
And what's crazy is we haven't had a lot of fouls called also in this game, so the pace just really continues to flow.
25-15. 2.5 to go here in the first period. Joe Gomez de Liano knocks down a three-pointer. Cheated basket for Manila as they're able to cut this lead down to 7 points, 25-18. We have a timeout. As you see here, that great setup job by Torralba.
A simple pop down the middle, Jaime giving him space. Joe Gomez de Liano can definitely shoot it from the outside, swishing it through. And this is now just a 7-point lead for Pasig City.
Jacob Galicia of Pasig admitted na hirap talaga sila sa last game kontra Sarangani, lalo na't walang natural point guard sa rotation. With Manalang and Tamayo still out, alam niyang doble effort ang kailangan from him. And today, he's locked in, laser focused on defense and controlling the boards. He shared that his biggest inspiration is veteran Chito Jaime. Wala talagang kapaguran si Papa Cheats, nakakahawa yung dedication. Jacob holds onto one mindset, walang susuko kahit kulang. Now, one of the longest and tenures sa team, he's embracing a bigger role not just as a player, but as a leader. Matagal na rin ako sa liga, so kailangan ko nang tumayo bilang kuya sa phone. Back to you guys.
Hindi naman halata, Lyra, no? Lalo si Chito Jaime, meron ng 18 puntos, 6 na tres. Pero si Jacob Galicia din, he's been doing the dirty work so far, which has led multiple scoring opportunities para dito sa Pasig here in the first quarter.
And what's impressive about what Jacob Galicia has been doing is, he's an undersized big, but the motor that he provides, the energy and the effort that he exemplifies has been giving Pasig a lot of rebounds, a lot of added possessions. His hustle just really provides them a lot of intangibles, things that you don't see in the box score often.
Oh, straight line to the cup. Basket and one as Delfin will have a chance. Sorry, Gadin will have a chance for a 3-point play for Pasig City.
Torralba getting blown by there all the way to the cup. Impressive speed shown there by one of Pasig City's newest players.
Yeah, Algin Gadin. Short though on the free throw. Uy, mananatili ang bola sa panig ng Pasig. Missed opportunity there for Manila. Baseline inbound for the guys in white. Montuano settles for the mid-range jumper, left it short. Gadin, kick out pass. Garcia off the back iron. Felix Corpus grabs another offensive rebound. Chito Jaime, that time off the mark.
But still a good line, had a good chance of going in para kay Chito Jaime. Pasig City simply been quicker to the basketball here. Again, they've had more possessions, not just because they are slightly the taller team here, but because they're just really better in anticipating where the 50-50 balls go.
Gadin, not bashful taking those shots. This is Torralba, whips a pass inside. De Leano, before that shot, a foul whistled against Pasig City. 64 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 9-point lead para sa Pasig.
They definitely are not letting up. Both teams are pushing the pace every opportunity they get.
Batalier steps back, tries a free, rolls out. Garcia off a rebound, whips a pass to Chito Jaime, who now scores his 20th point.
He's 3 points away from his best game of the season. He scored 23 against Bataan, his former squad, and that was last May 14.
11-point lead. Montuano up top. Titira din sa labas. No. Eusebio pushing it. Now pulls it back out. About an 8-second differential between shot and game clock. De Leaño can't hit the free. Last shot time para dito sa Pasig. Gadin, laban kay Toralba. Montuano hands it off to Jerome Garcia. Makes his move. Attacks. And 2 free throws coming up for J-Gars. Toralba called for that foul. Fast break of the game is brought to you by Extreme X Pop. Personal karaoke speaker, everyday karaoke.
Jerome Garcia personifying Tom Brady there. Touchdown pass to Chito Jaime. Saktong-sakto.
Those are his averages, Jerome Garcia. But you know very well that he could explode at any given time. To si J-Gars.
He's one of the more mercurial players here in the league. And when I say mercurial is he can go really hot but can go really cold at times. Kaya yung average niya medyo mababa dahil may games talaga na hindi siya makapuntos eh. Pero they're hard games. Oh my goodness!
Just inside the half-court line, but nonetheless, 3 points from Joe Gomez de Leaño. And it will count just before the buzzer.
I tell you, I have seen some absolutely crazy shots. I think more so this season than all seasons past here in the league. Wow, sukat na sukat.
Oh.
Joe Gomez de Leaño even had some resistance in front of him. But he's out here trying to prove something that he belongs.
And of quarter number 1, Pasig City with a 9-point lead. Chito Jaime just picking up from where he left off in their past couple of games. 6 booming frees for a total of 20 points in quarter number 1.
It's just crazy how he was able to score that much in the first 10 minutes. He played the whole quarter para sa Pasig City, but he doesn't look like he's tired at all. And that's just a testament to how hard he's been working, how hard he's been trying to keep himself in shape. Chito Jaime, believe me, he's not done yet.
Continues to defy father time. Chito Jaime, already 41 years old but still going strong. Second quarter underway. Josan Nimes is now in for Pasig. Immediately registering an assist towards the direction of Mark Montuano.
I'm really looking forward to see Josan be a valuable contributor here for Coach Aldrin Morante.
Those versatile forwards. Again, an assist this time to Rocky Asidre for a 3-pointer.
So already affecting the plays positively in the first 2 possessions. He's held the basketball. That's a good sign para sa Pasig.
Canlas, no. One and done by Manila. Rocky Asidre. Montuano up top. Hand off papunta kay Felix Corpus. Josan Nimes. This guy is not shy to take those shots. But that time a miss from Gadit. De Leaño could not, Gomez de Leano rather, could not contain and control that pass. Alexis Heman, Achi Inigo, and now the one of the newest faces here for Manila, Alfred Cedillo, sabay-sabay pumasok. 35-21, 4-point lead para sa Pasig City. Nimes, laban kay Cedillo. On about that shot. Skip pass, Corpus. 5 on their shot clock. Last second dish by Mark Montuano, wala. Oh, Corpus with another offensive rebound. Montuano trying to carve out space, and a foul whistle against Manila.
He's going to be a tough cover for anybody down low. I think the fact that Montuano can get the basketball inside on the block is going to be a tall order, literally and figuratively, para dito sa Manila Batang Quiapo.
Wow, surprisingly, this is the first appearance of Warlo Batak and immediately scores underneath.
And Warlo Batak has been one of their more consistent players this season. And he provides them with not just points, but also that length at the wing position. Can play the 2 and the 3, can slide up to the 4.
Asidre, left wing free, does not work. Inigo with a running start, bounce pass to Joe Gomez de Leano, who scoots in and scores.
And over the course of time, he has developed that upper body strength to really help him finish those kinds of shots. Another excellent pass coming from Achi Inigo. When you run the floor, expect that kind of pass. Galing kay Achi, you always have to be ready.
Fast break of the game is brought to you by Extreme X Play on-the-go speaker. Take your music anywhere.
That's a tough pass to make, even for a good point guard. But Achi is one of the more exceptional orchestrators of the game that we have here in the league.
Montuano, sablay yung kanyang tira sa labas. Inigo with another rebound. Alexis Heman. The cross. Inigo quickly to Gomez de Leano. Oh, Joe, the reverse. Just can't convert. Decoy Lopez, wala pa din. Batak, skies high for the rebound. In and out the dribble, escaping Heman. Glides in for the layup.
Maybe just 1 or 2 inches more. That could have been a slam, but still a pretty finish. Oh my goodness.
Pretty pass as well. Alexis Heman to Joe Gomez de Leano.
Highlights galore here in this game. Both teams dishing out great passes, leading to spectacular shots.
14-point lead, 39-25. Nimes, his first attempt. Left it short. Inigo grabs another rebound, his 4th.
Batak a little off-timed on that rebound attempt.
Decoy Lopez off the glass and in.
Ano bang nakain ng mga player natin ngayong hapon? Ibang klase. Kahit anong bato, pasok.
Palagay ko, nag-stop over muna to bago nag-Lucena.
Saan kaya?
Oo, dapat malaman din natin yan. Parang manalo naman tayo sa liga natin, Javi. Short on that jumper by Mark Montuano. Alexis Heman with another board. The pass to Gomez de Leano, who flips it up and in. High-octane offense for both squads.
Yeah, both these teams is really on pace to go for 100 in this game, and they're not trying to set up their offense in the half court. And you know, it's not like Pasig is not playing defense on that play. They're trying to give and put resistance, put a stop on those plays by Manila, but the Batang Quiapo just continuing to make shots here, just a 10-point lead.
Special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Still here at the Quezon Convention Center. Rosa Nimes and the rest of Pasig City have a top stretch coming up July 7, kalaban Caloocan, July 12 against Rizal, and on the 16th, they will take on the Pasay Voyagers. Kilatan inside, 2 points.
Dalawang teams doon. Parehong division nitong Pasig City. Very important matches, especially as they try to move up the Northern Division.
Joe Gomez Deliano will get warned after slamming the basketball.
And that's maturity that he needs to develop, because Joe, he's a talented player, very athletic, but sometimes his emotions do get the better of him.
Ito yung storya, no? Yung points of turnovers ay plus 13 itong Pasig. Ang 7-3 ni Chito Jaime.
Okay, that's now half of the record set by Philip Panyamogan, and we still have so much time left in this game, Ken.
Oo. Ilan ba kay Philip? 15, di ba? Almost half. 7 na siya. Well, on his way. And he has already matched his season high in the MPBL of 23 points. This is the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Nice no-look pass there by He-Man, driving to the middle, and nobody marking the cutting Joe Gomez Deliano on that baseline. Everybody caught ball watching there para sa Pasig City.
To si Alexis He-Man, parang naalala ko, we covered him in another league. This is Philip Panyamogan, the
Yes,
record
sir.
setter for most frees in a game.
Looking very intently at how Chito Jaime can try and break the record that he just set a few weeks ago.
Alfred Cedillo able to lay it in.
His first points as a member of the Manila Batang Quiapo.
Josanime steps back, fires a free. That one pops out. Achi Inigo already with 6 rebounds. He-Man. They will reset their offense. He-Man against Kilatan. Alexis He-Man, sidestep, can't finish. Gets it back. The pass to Decoy Lopez off the glass and in.
A little adjustment made by Decoy Lopez, but still able to make the basket. I like how Alexis He-Man has been cutting through the defense, able to make some slices through and still able to get by multiple defenders.
Sa pool, sa muka. Kaya naman offensive foul ang itatawag laban kay Chito Jaime.
Oh, one of the rare times that he gets it on the block here, or near the block. Ito si Chito Jaime trying to carve out space there. Medyo binigyan siya ng tama doon. Bumawi siya, pero napalakas at napalabas yung siko, nakalawit eh.
And Ancheta skying high for the offensive rebound. Achi Inigo inside. Cedillo scores. Lead just down to 10.
Super pass there, again delivered by Achi Inigo.
Kilatan puts up a free. No. Great box out there by the much smaller Ancheta on Chito Jaime. Ball will stay with... No, it will go to Pasig.
Yeah, last touch on Decoy Lopez.
Play of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
A little deceptive look right there by Achi Inigo, looking one way but passing another.
Jaime now at the post. He's really trying to milk that matchup he has against Ancheta.
He's trying to send a message as well to the rest of the league that I'm not that old yet.
Oo, saka ano daw, age is just a number. This is Garcia. Can't hit the free. Tapik ni Cedillo. Oh, great pass. He-Man to Achi Inigo.
Well, if there's one thing that Manila is good at doing, it's cherry picking, especially when there's a miss from the opponents. You got 2-3 guys running back already, getting ready for the shot on the other end.
This guy is stuffing the stat sheet right now. Achi Inigo with another basket, but Alexis He-Man just 2 points, but 7 rebounds and 7 assists.
I love the way he plays. Actually reminds me a lot of how I used to play.
Oo. Dapat ginagawa mo yung sa liga natin, Habs. Problema kasi hindi ka laging available eh. And I remember him. I think we covered him in another league. Nung bata-bata pa siya.
Hindi ko na nga maalala kung saan eh.
Mamaya, banggitin ko sa'yo. This was a fast second time. Those two connected, Alexis Heman and ito si Achi Inigo. Let's go courtside to Miss Lyra Punsalan.
Achi Inigo of Manila is fully aware of what's missing. We really lack aggression at minsan may tentativeness pa talaga sa mga galawan namin, he shared. With a new system in place, he admitted there's still that adjustment phase, that filling it out stage, but he's also quick to recommend the new guns like Toralba, Eusebio, and Ambrosio, saying these kids are really quick to learn and they've been stepping up well. As a veteran, Achi embraces his role as the team's big brother and mood setter, trying to keep the energy up and make sure everyone's locked in as they build stronger chemistry moving forward. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Lyra. And, well, you also have to account with the departure of John Fa. Ball handling responsibilities now for Achi Inigo. Actually, he's just returning to what he's used to been doing throughout the years.
Oo naman. And, Achi Inigo has always been that traditional point guard who's used to setting up his teammates. He is really very intelligent, high basketball IQ, sees the floor well.
Gadin. Bumukol sa tres, wala. Cedillo clears it for Manila. 6 lang ang kailangan nilang habulin dito. Cedillo crossover goes right at Jacob Galicia. Able to will that one through plus a foul.
Medyo bumagal yung scoring dito ng Pasig City here in the second quarter, especially here in the latter part of this period. But ito Manila, they continue to keep coming. Alfred Cedillo breaking down the defense right there of Jacob Galicia, using his speed to get to the basket.
Cedillo now with 7 points. LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Poste ulit, Chito Jaime. Corpus. Down low, Galicia got stripped by Achi Inigo. Ooh. A technical foul on, I believe, Achi Inigo. Not sure what happened there.
Technical foul on Manila number 3, Achi Inigo bumping.
Yeah, that's something our referees have been very strict about.
Technical free throw, Chito Jaime.
Chito Jaime. Now a new season high of 24 points after that free throw.
Shot clock 23 seconds.
Excite lang naman eh. 46-42.
At saka former teammates yun.
Oo. That time, Heman went for that backdoor pass, but it was off the leg of a Pasig City player.
A lucky break for them. I don't think that was the appropriate read. Obviously, there were 3 guys there, but with the direction and the power of the pass, I don't think it was going to get through.
Decoy Lopez. Binigay kay Irvin Ancheta. 5 on their shot clock. Ancheta can't make his move. Inigo to beat the buzzer. Just short. Babalik ang bola sa Manila. Tres ni Ancheta, hindi gagana. Cedillo saves it to the wrong guy. Batak. Look at him sky high but can't finish.
Masyado maaga yung takeoff.
Inigo.
Definitely a foul there on Chito Jaime. I think Achi got clipped on the side of his shooting arm.
Second foul on Chito Jaime. Achi Inigo at the line. Itong free throw na ito ay hatid sa atin ng Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kompletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
They might be on pace for another triple-double in this game.
Oh. Making both foul shots. Just a 2-point lead, 46-44. Definitely, the pace has slowed down for Pasig after a torrid shooting display in quarter number 1. Galicia, though, returning to his scoring ways.
He's got 6 points in this game, but already with 7 rebounds, ito si Jacob Galicia.
Last shot time for Manila Batang Quiapo, Alexis Heman to Cedillo, who fires from the outside off the rim. Still enough time for Pasig City Warlow Batak, long three-point shot. And that's gonna do it here in the first two quarters. Pasig led by double digits. But Manila Batang Quiapo, with their new additions, have made this a ball game just down by 4 at the half, 48-44.
I came from nothing. Just a small boy from streets of General Santos City. No shoes, no food, no chance, just a dream in my heart. From flyweight to junior middleweight, 8 divisions. Thank you. Mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang bawat Pilipinong nangangarap at lumalaban. This is our victory. This is our story, and the best is yet to come.
Manny Pacquiao is annihilating Oscar De La Hoya. That is the most spectacular one-punch shot of Manny Pacquiao's incredible career. And he fights his way off and goes down again. Straight left lands for Manny. Does he have Cotto in trouble? Manny Pacquiao is a storm. Another huge left hand by Pacquiao. Punch after punch after punch. And he backs the straight left hand. And there's the punching now. Look at the brilliant accuracy of Manny Pacquiao. Landing with both right and left hands. This is why we use the word sensation.
MPBL. That just speaks a lot to how he's been performing here. Hindi niya sasayangin to.
Santos with a throwdown. Dennis Santos with a highlight two-handed jam here in the third. Throwdown galing kay Dennis Santos. He had a handful of highlight dunks last season.
Yeah. You mentioned Sidelf earlier, you brought up
12 points in the game, and all the way from near half court, Kit Jimenez, 4 of 4 from beyond the arc, trying to steal the thunder from King Destacamento in the quarter. Find Kit, please.
Ayun nga eh. Second remaining from half court! We were talking about him, Coach Mike. My goodness,
Oh, wow.
Jethro Escoto.
Boy, what a shot made by Escoto.
Hindi ko man kasing tangkad si Richard at si Russell, pero meron ako nito.
Oo, ang bigat ng pagkakabitaw niya na yun. Almost, fading going left and still enough to kiss it on the glass.
rebound. Both teams still with a timeout remaining. Manalang with the rock. Defended by Santos. Jerome bites on the fake. Manalang for 3. Gets the basket to go. It bounces off the rim.
Yun ang mabigat doon. Hindi lang nakashoot itong Pasig. 3 points pa ang kanilang ibinigay. Which means, on our side, the chances of overtime lumingit.
It looks bleak right now.
Right?
But
But
his energy could be infectious for the
Oh,
last
wow,
2 minutes. What a pass! Oh! De Leon, the recipient of that unworldly assist from Keanu Caballero.
What a pass by Keanu Caballero. Guy, he found De Leon. Si Keanu talaga, ibang klase mga pasa. Risky, pero pag lumusot, ang ganda.
Wilson gets it to Robbie Celis, but what a catch and what a finish! And a foul! What a play from the heart and soul of this Nueva Ecija team, Robbie Celis. The smarts and the skill right here. Dalawang veterano na combine doon, Javi.
Exactly. You gotta credit the pass to John Wilson. The presence of mind to get it to Robbie Celis, who got good position right there.
Against Salim. Rocky, 8 seconds. Now Chito, 5 seconds. Jaime lost the ball. Tamayo to Manalang. The runner from Robbie! Robbie Manalang with another clutch basket. This time against Valenzuela, it's a 7-point lead for Pasig City with 48 seconds remaining.
From Adamson to the MPBL, Robbie Manalang has broken a lot of hearts with clutch baskets just like that.
Bulutko. Sumang with 5 seconds to work with. The dance, the pass, Sena, the three. Ho, ho, ho. Wow! May konting sayaw, and then the 3 ball just in time to beat the shot clock. 13-point lead, the biggest in the ball game.
What a move here by Roy Sumang. And then Sena was asking for it because he felt that mismatch. He had Ochea on him. He felt that he could have taken him on the post. But Sumang set him up for that 3-point shot.
Andrews comes away with a loose ball. Here comes Ashton Andrews. Andrews lays it in.
Welcome to the Ashton Andrews highlight reel.
Ashton Andrews providing the hustle, the energy, and the bucket here late in the 3rd period. He will not be denied in this play, Javi.
Getting past Kaduyak there, and then the sidestep on the gather by Ashton Andrews. 2 highlight plays. What a quarter para kay Ashton Andrews. Formento has Kanyal on him. Crossover, pull up. Formento knocks it down!
Ano sabi mo kanina? Ang lamig. Di ba? Ang lamig. Umuulan. Ang lamig. Ano ang dapat mong gawin? Tanungin natin si Formento. Hindi. Tignan na lang natin. Between the legs, a little up fake cross. That quick pull-up. No, yung quick pull-up after the cross was enough para, mapaslide, backpedal itong si depensa ni Kanyal, and nothing but bottom. What a big-time shot.
This guy, he has embraced the big moments para sa Valenzuela this season.
Our score at the half is 48-44 Pasig City with a 4-point lead over the Manila Batang Quiapo. And just when you thought Pasig City will just pull away, in fact, they led by as many as 16 points in the first half. It was 37-21, but Manila was able to outscore them 23-11 the rest of the way to inch closer here, Happy.
Yeah, they're showing a lot of fight in this game. Ay, kanilang mga bagong additions are really helping them get through in this game. Joe Gomez Diliano has been spectacular, even hit a half-court shot right before the end of the first quarter. Alexis Himan and Achi Inigo have been very versatile, filling up the stat sheet, exchanging turns in orchestrating and rebounding para sa kanila, also scoring the basketball. So different hands contributing here for the Manila Batang Quiapo, helping them trim what was once a 16-point lead to just 4.
Just in the first half, Chito Jaime was able to eclipse his season high. Previously had 23 points against Bataan, now has 24 to lead the way for Tropang Pasig. Jacob Galicia with 6 points and 7 rebounds. Warlo Batak, surprisingly limited minutes here, but still coming up with 5 para dito sa Pasig. For Manila, it's Joe Gomez de Leano quietly with 15 points.
I wouldn't say very quietly, although he has had some big shots in this game and shooting lights out. 6 out of 9 from the field and 3 out of 4 from the outside, including that booming half-court shot to end the first quarter. And I expect more from Joe come the second half.
But he will begin the quarter on the bench. Starting unit for Coach Maxi at Ache Inigo, Alexis Himan, Alfred Cedillo, Ancheta, and Decoy Lopez. Irvin Ancheta continues to fire and finally buries a free.
And that's his first conversion from the outside. Did not expect that he would have that kind of shot in his arsenal, but apparently one of the more versatile players that Manila has in their current roster. I think yan yung isa sa mga tiningnan nila dun sa kanilang mga dinagdag na player. Kailangan versatile. May tira sa labas, pwede sa loob.
Manila has not yet tasted the lead until now. Back-to-back freeze by Irvin Ancheta.
I think Pasig City is really very surprised at what's happening here. Nabulaga talaga sila dito. And the lack of a true point guard has really hurt them in this game because many times there are rushed shots, you know, and many times you could see them, their offense not really very structured.
Jaime steps into a free. Way off the mark that time, and ball will go back to the Manila, Batang Quiapo.
Oh, he certainly cooled down after that hot start. Let's see here, Ancheta going back-to-back from the outside. One from the flank and one from the corner.
3-point shot brought to you by Extreme, your one-stop shop appliances. Pabandang tira, papasok yan para kay Alfred Cedillo.
And I think more than the lack of the point guard para sa Pasig City, it's a lack of a true center, a true big man, an enforcer para dito sa Pasig City that has enabled Manila to have their way going inside the paint. Lamang na sila in that department, 32-14.
Law of averages catching up to Chito Jaime. Pasig though able to come up with that basketball. Foul given up by the Manila Batang Quiapo. Assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
Cedillo having a good debut for Manila in this game. He's mainly scored inside the paint para sa Batang Quiapo.
Finally, the first basket for Pasig City, galing yan kay Jacob Galicia, who now has 8 points. Manila Batang Quiapo scored the first 8 points here in the third.
Oh, that's a push.
A push against Alfred Cedillo.
Foul on number 17, Alfred Cedillo.
Manila with a 2-point lead, 52-50.
Substitution.
2 minutes gone by here in the third. Joe Gomez de Leano quickly comes in.
Official timeout.
The fact that Manila has been playing fast, they're able to get by the initial defenders on top quick. Kaya pagdating sa ilalim, konti lang yung nagbibigay ng resistensya sa depensa dahil nga wala masyadong malaki, and it's been easier for the guys in maroon to score past those guys.
Jaime this time puts it on the deck. Great setup job. Galicia able to swoop in and draw a foul.
That's chemistry for you. Big-to-big setup. A little brush screen set by Galicia. Two guys converging on Chito Jaime. Seeing Galicia wide open underneath. Medyo late na rin yung naging rotation sa help nitong Batang Quiapo.
Boss Buddy Encarnado always in attendance whenever there's a game itong Pasig City.
I'm sure, you know, Boss Buddy is still trying to see how he can win at this level. Obviously, already a PBA champion. Won a championship with the Santa Lucia Realtors. He was a team owner. Here in the MPBL, still yet to taste that ship.
Although in their last 3 appearances here in the league, they have made the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I mean, with him at the helm, you could always expect a culture of excellence, a standard of winning, and whoever is on their team, kahit na hindi gano kalalaki ang mga pangalan na meron nila, lalaban sila at lalaban.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Because they had those teams featuring guys like Ryan Costello, Robbie Manalang, Kenny Roacorva actually started with them and blossomed into a fine young player now in the MPBL as we saw that shot go in for Manila.
Even this season, they've had some games where they really showed a lot of fight. They had some upsets, pulling it off against a stronger Bataan team. They won against a more established Parañaque squad who's also been struggling. Got close to beating Batangas, won against Quezon City. So, it's really a matter of piecing things together and also maybe a little bit more of luck para sa Pasig City.
Galicia, kick out pass. Aaron Morante settles for a free, left it short. He-Man with another board. The cut, Cedillo, inigay kay Irvin Ancheta. Alexis He-Man able to glide in and score.
I think fatigue is starting to settle in right now para sa Pasig City. You see how Manila is just quicker to the basketball right now and quicker movements, enabling them to get past these guys in white. He-Man was just so quick cutting to the rack.
Play of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
You see here how everybody was paying attention to the guy on the right that was Ancheta, and He-Man just sneaked in, got past those 3 defenders in the vicinity of the shaded area.
Let's go courtside to Miss Lyra Punsalan.
Chito Jaime, or Papa Chits as they fondly call him, continues to impress as the heart and soul of Pasig. Kahit galing pa sa injury at magapa nga ang tenga, pumulusok agad sa first quarter, showing no signs of slowing down. He's not just a veteran presence, he's the energy guy that sets the tone for the younger players. True to his quiet but steady leadership, he keeps it simple. The goal is to win always. Andito lang ako para laruin yung laro ko, lalo na may edad na rin, ayokong magsayang ng chance. With his grit and consistency, Papa Chits proves that age is just a number, especially when passion still runs deep. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Tyra. And Chito Jaime takes that free, no good. Corpus with a stick back. And Chito Jaime has always been known to be someone, a true professional. Actually has had 3 finals appearances here in the MPBL. Ito na lang yung natitirang missing sa kanyang collection of championships. Won in college, also won in the PBA. Kung di ako nagkakamali, did he win with Santa Lucia as a champion?
I'm not sure if he was part of that team. Sige, I'll check that.
Achi Inigo and Cedillo checking back out para dito sa Manila. Mark Montuano at the line. Sablay, yung kanyang una. 20 points, 8 rebounds. 10 of those points came in that fourth quarter comeback attempt. It just fell short para dito sa Pasig. Manila is in front though, 59-58. Justin Ambrosio, his first appearance for Manila. Lost it. Batak in transition. Warlo Batak, just enough strength to lay it up and in. Warlo Batak with just his 7th point. Batalier, laban kay Montuano. Fadeaway jumper by Batalier, way short. Batak grabs his 5th rebound. Felix Corpus, susubok ng tres, wala. Running start for Joe Gomez De Leaño. De Leaño, no. Gadin. This is Warlo Batak against Joe Gomez De Leaño. They will reset their offense. Cord set para sa Pasig. 10 on their shot clock. Batak Ganap ng papasahan. Napunta kay Gadin. Yung pasa off target, Stephen Torralba. Oh, great pass. Alvarez lays it up and in, plus a foul.
Manila definitely beating Pasig City with their own strength right now. Running the floor, using their young legs, pushing that basketball in transition.
Fast break of the game brought to you by Extreme Cool Air Conditioners. Ang Extreme Magpalamig, free installation for split type air conditioners. Manila, just going back to what they do best, is running the fast break. And they now hold a 2-point lead, 62-60. And I think they've done a decent job of filling in yung void na nawala dahil sa paglipat ni John Fa sa Pampanga. They have a collection of players that really thrives in the system Coach Maxi is trying to run here.
Yeah, if you look at it, yung mga pinalit nila kay John Ashley Fa are actually a collective of similar players to Fa. That's why you have different guys assuming that responsibility. And of course, you still have Achi Inigo there. Alexis Heman has been thriving as one of the guards who actually also take on that role. At saka yung mga pinalit rin sa mga players like Richard Albo are also very capable scorers and definitely younger legs. Kaya mas mabilis yung naging takbo ng opensa dito ng Manila. And that's why they just continue to be relentless in pushing that basketball. Wala silang pakialam kung mintis or make. They will push the basketball, try to see who's up forward, try to see who's ahead. They're gonna give up the basketball and not gonna bother trying to dribble it away. Dahil when it was still their time with John Ashley Fa, you could see a lot of dribbling by Fa. So, ang daming oras rin na nasasayang sa pag-dribble ng bola. Ngayon, yung pagpasa nila, mas napapabilis yung laro, mas naiiwan nila yung kalaban.
And they have already 20 assists itong Manila. Just goes to show you how much that offense is flowing beautifully so far. Morante turns the corner, flips it up, no good. Rebound by Alvarez. Batalier, pasa kay Inigo. Pulls it back out. He takes that free over Mark Montuano. No good. The tap going to the side of Pasig City. Gadin. Again, horn set for Pasig City. Chito Jaime opts not to take that shot from the outside. They go at the post. Montuano with 7 on their shot clock. Montuano sinugod yung depensa ni Ira Batalier and a foul whistled against the former UST and Letran player.
I think that's an option that they should continue to milk as this game progresses. There's nobody on this Manila team that can guard Mark Montuano one-on-one. And if the double team comes, you have shooters on deck. Chito Jaime is still there. I think Rocky Asidre could be a guy that can be utilized at this point of the game with Mark Montuano inside to add more options from the outside. Jerome Garcia has also not seen action here in the third quarter.
Special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer. Montuano hitting both free throws. Balik ang lamang sa Pasig City, 64-62.
But I do understand the lineup that Coach Aldrin Morante has put in here in this period. He's trying to match up with the speed that Manila has continued to show in this quarter.
And they also don't have a choice because wala na si Lester Reyes, wala na silang legitimate center in this lineup. And see here, Mark Montuano committing a traveling violation. Bola babalik sa panig ng Manila Batang Quiapo.
That's the problem. You shouldn't have Montuano attacking from the outside. I'd rather that you get him on the block where he can go one-on-one. If the double team comes, again, like I said earlier, kick it out to a shooter.
Baltasar hit a free earlier. Wow, back-to-back frees for John Baltasar.
Not really the best three-point shooter, but they definitely can hit it from the outside. He has that occasional three in his arsenal at pag maganda yung bitaw, why not?
more known as an energy guy, ito si Jan Baltasar. But providing some scoring punch on that trip. Jaime has missed a bunch of frees already here in the second half.
I think he's missed his last 4 attempts from the outside.
Alvarez, napito ng foul.
Marvin Alvarez is first.
Felix Corpus comes back in for Algin Gadin.
2 free throws. Wardo Batak.
Arlo Batak, the 25-year-old Malolos Bulacan native. So ano pala sila, no? Magkababayan pala sila ni Derek.
Yes, oo. Mga Bulakeños.
Yes.
Ito si John Baltazar, I think taga Bulacan din to eh.
Okay. Eusebio bringing the ball down against Warlo Batak. 68-66, Manila holding on to this 2-point lead. Naka-Eusebio pa rin ang bola. Oh, great pass! Timed it well for Aji Inigo. Just before the buzzer. Will not count. They will take a look at it.
Well, the table was saying that they need to review it. Yep, no basket. Sayang.
Kamunti ka na naman. Oh, what a pass this was.
Absolutely great power on that delivery. Right on the money. Sayang to. This could have been a good momentum boost for Pasig City heading into the final frame.
But instead, the Manila Batang Quiapo just holding steady here in the third. They have taken the lead. Highlights of the game brought to you by Sip Plus, the official hydration partner of the MPBL. Elevate your hydration.
And they go from the outside. You have Ancheta shooting a couple of threes. Warlo Batak simply amazing in the open floor as we've usually seen. But Baltazar coming up with 2 booming threes. And Manila having a good run in this game. Primed, they might be primed for their second victory of the season.
70-66 heading into the fourth. Manila with a 4-point lead. Back with us here inside the Quezon Convention Center. Gixer, fan of the game, born for greatness. Fourth quarter underway between Pasig City and Manila. Batang Quiapo, and Manila is trying to end a 15-game losing skid spanning in almost 4 months already. They had a good second and third quarters after Pasig outscored them by 9 in the first quarter, 30-21. Ang ganda ng bawi ng Manila. Inunti-unti nila itong kalamangan ng Pasig Javi. As we see Chito Jaime score plus a foul. Chito.
Yeah. And they've been using their quickness to get to the rack, outscoring Pasig City in the paint. But here, maganda naging sagot ng Pasig to open up the fourth quarter. Unselfish basketball. 3 guys touching the rock there. Pass coming from Mark Montuano.
This is the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Chito Jaime completing the 3-point play. 28 points. This is Alexis Heman. Flirting now with a triple-double. Just 6 points, but 11 rebounds and 9 assists. Mark Montuano gets it to Warlo Batak, who tries a free. It bounces 3 times, but doesn't fall. Warlo Batak, wala pa din. Now he gets it back. Chito Jaime tried to use his left hand, but foul called on Manila.
Jaime now with 31 points in this game after that 3-point play opportunity earlier. And he's looking for more here in the fourth quarter, but none of these will ever matter if they don't get the victory.
And they just came off another loss against Sarangani. Decoy Lopez was guilty of that foul the last time. Yan ang challenge ni Coach Maxi De Andante. With 8 minutes and 51 seconds remaining, Manila with a 3-point lead. We'll pause for a break. We'll be back for the result of this challenge.
The Manila Batang Quiapo's challenge was unsuccessful. Foul on Decoy Lopez is second.
Unsuccessful challenge by Coach Maxi De Andante.
Foul naman talaga. Kuhang-kuha dun sa wrist area ni Decoy Lopez. Ito si Chito Jaime.
Chito Jaime has 31 points. Missing his first free throw though. LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL.
Chito Jaime, also one of those guys that you're surprised to see only shooting 45.8% from the free throw line this season.
Jose Canlas, line drive. Warlo Batak with the rebound. 72-70. 2-point lead, 8 and 30 left here in the fourth quarter.
And this is exactly what I've been saying towards the latter part of that third quarter. You give that ball on the block to Mark Montuano and let him decide what will happen and what will transpire dun sa play ng Pasig City. That time, despite the double team coming, he forced the issue but was able to draw the foul. by giving the ball to the post, you slow down the game and you prevent Manila from having opportunities to run right away. Because when you take quick shots, then the Batang Quiapo will be off and running quickly. You get that ball down low, then Pasig City has a chance to go back down and play safety defense in transition. At least you get two guys trying to stop what could be a fast break for Manila rather than everybody just trying to go back late and stopping the fast break.
Inigo puts up a free no good. Warlo Batak with his 11th board. Pasig trailing by 1. Chito Jaime short on that free. Inigo grabs another board. Alexis Himan, kick out pass. Joe Gomez De Leaño for free.
His first basket here in the second half. Joe GDL did not see action in the third quarter, surprisingly, but Manila actually did a very good job without him. Oh, look out!
Ooh!
Sayang!
Napatid lang. Alexis Himan continues to pile up the stat sheet. Warlo Batak as well with 12 rebounds already.
I think he got too excited himself too.
These two guys could probably be good candidates for the slam dunk contest.
Oh yeah, for sure. Batak and Joe GDL.
Former slam dunk champion to si Joe GDL, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Bola babalik sa panig ng Pasig. They're down by 4. 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter.
One thing's for sure, this Manila team maybe told themselves that, you know, we're not traveling this far and just about to lose another blowout game. We're here and we're gonna try to win this one.
Layup is good. Warlo Batak with a double-double, 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Whatever happens in this game though, Pasig City, I'm sure they're gonna have an earful.
That shot got blocked. Foul called on, was it Manila or Pasig? Play of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game in 1xBet.
Ito yung mga ginagawa ng Manila kanina, especially in that second quarter and third period that Pasig City wasn't able to stop. That time, Warlo Batak and Pasig giving Manila a dose of their own medicine.
75-73. Warlo Batak sends it to Jacob Galicia at the post. Laban kay Jan Baltasar. Galicia pivots his way inside. Baltasar standing his ground. Asinre on the ground. Fighting for the basketball. Si Rocky Asidre, hindi natin masyadong nakita na hindi dito sa second half.
Yun na nga, because I believe Coach Alden Morante also did not field in Jerome Garcia. Opted to go with the younger legs that he has in his lineup to try and match up with the speed that Manila has been going with.
Coach Maxi is arguing something with our game officials. They will be whistled now with a technical foul. Improper bench decorum daw. That's Ado Salazar. Certainly not happy with that last play. Let's see what happened here.
Baltazar and Asidre trying to fight for that loose ball. Asidre gets on the floor. Baltazar slips to the ground as well. There you see that ball going off Galicia.
Six minutes and 6 seconds left. A very tight contest between these two squads. Manila holding on to this 2-point lead. If you just tuned in, Pasig led by as many as 16 points. They were already ahead 37-21. But Manila slowly crept in. They were able to cut the deficit to just 4 points at the half, and they made their move and took their first lead early in the third quarter. Chito Jaime now at the line. Technical free throw.
Ooh.
That's what you've been saying. His struggles from the free throw line this season, below 50%.
14 seconds to shoot.
Baseline inbound for the guys in white.
Pasig also did not do well from the free throw line against Sarangani.
Dami lang free throws noon, but it turned out to be their demise as we see Jacob Galicia hitting a jumper, total of 12 points. Alexis Heman can't get past the defense. Baltasar attacking the closeout, and a foul called on Warlo Batak.
I love how he anticipated the challenge by Warlo Batak. Simply slowed down, turned his body a little bit to the right to protect the basketball, used his left shoulder to absorb the contact on the chest of Warlo Batak, and that's why foul ang itinawag laban kay Warlo.
Apparently, ito pala si Jan Baltasar is a first cousin of Ivan Ludovice.
Ooh, okay.
And he played for the PCU Dolphins before. This free throw is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, ang subok at kumpletong appliance brand ng Pilipinas.
And Ivan did play for Manila at the start of the season.
76-75, 1-point lead for the Manila Batang Quiapo. Rocky Asidre playing limited minutes tonight. Batak thought about it. Hachi basically daring him to shoot, and he did, but he can't hit it. But turnover against Manila. Chito Jaime.
That's a foul. That's definitely a foul.
He got clipped there by Joe GDL.
A terrible challenge attempt there by Joe Gomez Diliano.
I was quite amused at the previous play. Kaya ito yung foul laban kay Joe. Nabahan niya talaga si Chito.
Yeah, on the way down. Ooh, 3 straight missed free throws already para kay Chito Jaime.
Masakit dun.
And 14 out of 23 itong Pasig as a team. They were around the same number during that loss against Sarangani. 14 out of 23 rin yun.
Chito Jaime, 33 points. Make that 34. 2 of 3 on that trip. Alexis Heman. Asidre thought Heman got away without travel. Agawan sa bola. Galicia able to retrieve it. And sets up Chito Jaime, who now has 36 points.
Live at Manila Batang Quiapo.
Manila Batang Quiapo sues for time. Assist of the game brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
This time it's Pasig City out hustling Manila for that loose ball. It's been a different case the majority of the second half, but in this opportunity, the guys in white able to get to it first, leading to a Chito Jaime basket.
It's a 3-point lead for Pasig City, 79-76. Back with us here at the Quezon Convention Center. Laban ng Manila at Pasig for the first game of our Tuesday slate. Fan of the game brought to you by LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Still have 2 more games on tap later on. Quezon City kalaban ang Batangas City Tanduayra Masters. And in our main game, Quezon Huskers seek to defend their turf kalaban ang Gensan Warriors. Muli po Ken Pangilinan with Javi Palanya at courtside. We have Miss Lyra Punsalan. Becoy Lopez puts it on the deck and got bailed out with that foul against Mark Montuano.
Number 10, Mark Montuano is second team foul.
Definitely one of the things that he has over a lot of big men here in the league. It's the ability to beat his defender off the bounce, but that time, fantastic baseline inbounds play executed by the Manila Batang Quiapo.
That time, it was Ren Eusebio beating his man off the cut.
But who made the pass? Atsi Inigo, ensuring that Eusebio would have that window of opportunity to get an easy basket on that reverse.
But can't complete the 3-point play.
Oh, yes, sir.
Uy! Jacob Galicia was right there at the cup.
Perhaps one of the easiest baskets that he could have made in this game.
Cedinho able to sneak in for the putback.
He certainly has made a good account of himself here in his first game for the Batang Quiapo. Not just scoring, but also crashing the glass. 13 points, 7 rebounds for Alfred Cedillo.
3 guys in double figures now for Manila.
Returns for Jacob Galicia.
Certainly, whatever happens here, this will be going down as one of the best games of the Batang Quiapo this season. Able to keep in step with a team that's in contention for at least a play-in spot this season in Pasig City.
Lamang sila ng isa, 80-79. 8 seconds left sa shot clock ng Manila. Ball tapped loose by Gadin. 3:29 left here in regulation. Decoy Lopez, catch and shoot 3, no. Orlo Batak grabs another rebound. Bounce pass, Montuano got pushed from behind. 2 free throws coming up. Important free throws for Mark Montuano. Pasig City has struggled from the free throw line.
The free throws, Mark Montuano.
Montuano, second leading scorer for Pasig City. Makes good on his first free throw. If you remember that game against Sarangani, they had the lead for the majority of that match. Special deal from 1xBet. Scan the QR code and claim your special offer.
Missed free throws and turnovers really doomed them in that game. It's actually lucky para sa kanila that they kept the lead for majority of that match despite those missed charities and those errors that they made throughout the course of the game.
Red Eusebio giving up a foul several feet away from the basket. They are in penalty. So Chito Jaime babalik sa free throw line. Has missed quite a handful of free throws tonight. Able to sink in the first one. 37 points now for Chito Jaime.
8 out of 11 right now from the free throw line. 9 out of 12 after that make.
So now 75% from that distance. 83-80. Lamang ang Pasig ngayon ng 3 puntos. 3 minutes remaining here. Cedillo fell down on the floor. Foul called on Rocky Asidre.
Chito Jaime may not get Philippine Morgan's 3-point scoring record, but he may be able to surpass Panyamogan's season high in points.
37 from Chito Jaime. 38. Cedillo between the legs, able to rise up for that jumper. Alfred Cedillo now with 13 points.
Showing us the handle here, ito si Alfred Cedillo, bringing Mark Montungano near to the ground. A little ankle breaker coming from Alfred Cedillo, and that impressive jumper to make this just a 1-point lead for Pasig City.
Alexis Heman, though medyo putrid yung kanyang production in terms of points, but has chipped in 13 rebounds and 10 assists, almost a triple-double in the second game para dito sa Manila Batang Quiapo.
And he has combined with Achi Inigo to deliver 19 assists for the Manila Batang Quiapo in this game. Those two guards have helped push the pace para sa kanilang koponan sa laro na to, although definitely still a lot to learn in terms of making better decisions, but I'm impressed with the way that he has been able to make some nifty passes to his teammates en route to easy shots at the rack.
Pasig getting the ball back off that miss by Rocky Asidre. Achi Inigo unable, actually it went off the foot of Warlo Batak, turnover against Pasig City.
And that all happened because of the timely closeout that Achi Inigo made.
They almost caught the defense napping itong Pasig City. Mixer, great move off the game, born for greatness. This is Heman with a layup.
He also reminds me of Kevin Alas, yung tipong parang madadapa na, kaya hindi mo matimingan yung galaw eh. A little bit awkward in the movement, but also so quick, so deceiving. And at the same time, he's also a lefty, so you don't really know which way he's going.
Palitan ng lamang. Last 2 minutes of the game, Alfred Cedillo with 18 points with a big three-pointer. 87-85. At the post, Montuano drop step. Batak saving it to the wrong person, but Joe GDL unable to control that basketball. It will go back to Pasig City. Down by 2 points, a minute and 34 left here in the fourth.
Alexis Heman here spinning away from the initial defender that was Gadin. And then you see there Cedillo knocking it down from the outside, getting that kick out. He has made a very big impact here in the fourth quarter para sa Manila Batang Quiapo.
We have a timeout with 1 minute and 34 seconds remaining. Manila with a 2-point lead.
Alfred Cedillo knows exactly what's at stake. Isa pa lang ang panalo ng Manila. Kailangan talagang masundan na. He said with urgency, as one of the new additions to the squad, he's keeping his mindset simple, give his best and contribute in any way he can to help the team bounce back. Despite being new to the system, Alfred is already showing promise with his hustle and effort in training. With his energy and hunger, he's eager to help fuel a much-needed turnaround for Manila. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Lyra. Chito Jaime with 40 points. My goodness, matching almost his age right now.
So he will definitely not be denied here, and he's going to do everything in his power to try and will Pasig City to get this victory against the pesky Manila squad.
Inigo, skip pass. Cedillo can't knock down that three-pointer. Rocky Asidre crashes through the barricade, but able
That's
to
just
save.
all heart.
But the steal, Alexis Heman. We are tied, 87 apiece. 53 seconds remaining. Decoy Lopez sidestep, gets the basket, plus a foul!
Certainly a big wasted opportunity for Pasig City. Nasayang ni Gadin yung naging magandang save ni Rocky Asidre, leading it to this basket by Decoy Lopez. Little slow Euro step to get to the rack, kissing it off the glass.
And he himself was amused at his own move. Wow, a lane violation against Pasig City. Giving another chance for Decoy Lopez to hit a free throw here.
And they just look to be out of sorts here at Pasig City.
Former JRU heavy bomber Decoy Lopez making them pay. Knocking down that crucial free throw. We have a timeout by Pasig City. 46 seconds remaining here. Down by 3 points. And Coach Aldrin will try to map out a play here. We'll listen in to their huddle here.
Wala tayo ha. Chito na to. Chito. Rocky. Okay? Ikaw to, Gadin. Save. Okay? No, ikaw na to, Gadin. Ikaw na magpumasa Warlo. Kay Gadin ha. Go. Okay? Pasa mo. Chito. Go. Rocky, go. Okay? Amon, out kayong dalawa para pagpasa na ito, dalawa papapasahan ha. Nakaintindihan tayo. Pero pag wala, pag kaya mo to, go muna.
Mahaba yan.
Let's go!
Let's go, pare, kaya natin na to.
46 minutes pa, tapos stop tayo. Go.
All right. What do you think, Javi?
Trying to go for a shot from the outside here, and Batak will be the designated inbounder.
No need to go for a free just yet if you're Pasig, although they don't have any more timeouts. 46 seconds remaining. Jaime with 40 points. Chito makes his move. Asidre. Libre si Gadin for free. No! Batak with another board. Asidre fires. Still no go. Chito Jaime barely saving it. Now he gets it back. That 3-point shot not working, and that time Montuano able to get the rebound and the putback. 18 seconds remaining. And we have a foul. Penalty na magkabilang kupunan.
They needed to foul, but I think they were trying initially to go for a steal first. That 3-point shot has haunted them in this game. After that blistering start for Chito Jaime, he's missed all his 3-point attempts here in the second half. 7 3-pointers for him and only 2 for other guys para sa Pasig City. A total of 9 3-pointers in this game only para sa Pasig. They've attempted 37 attempts.
Gomez de Leaño hits a crucial free throw.
No more timeouts for Pasig City. Manila is 7 out of 9 from the free throw line in this game.
2 for 2. Lead back up to 3 points. Batak. Oh! The steal here by Joe. But can't finish. Could have opted to milk some time. But Gadin unable to control his balance. 3 seconds remaining.
He has just been out of control here in the last couple of minutes. Gadin committing rather 2 crucial turnovers. One was from the pass earlier on the save by Rocky Asidre. And the next, this last one, ensuring the Batang Quiapo with only their second victory of the season. A lot of credit to Manila. They really fought hard in this game. This was no fluke.
And spoiling a career afternoon for Chito Jaime, 40 points. But Manila taking advantage of Pasig's lack of a true point guard in this matchup. Our best player of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. Your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet.
I told you everything would be going to naught if not for Pasig City winning this one. But here, Alfred Cedillo, impressive debut. He was very crucial in the fourth quarter as they tried to keep Pasig City at bay. And in that final frame, 18 points, 8 rebounds in his debut for the Manila Batang Quiapo this season. A lot of credit as well to Joe Gomez Deliano, who top scored with 20. Achi Inigo with another near triple-double of 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. Alexis Heman stuffing the stat sheet with 6, 14, and 12.
Final score 92-89 Manila, breaking their 15-game losing skid. Let's go courtside to Miss Lyra Punsalan.
Alfred, congratulations. You mentioned earlier yung urgency mo na makapag-contribute para manalo ulit ang Manila. Anong pakiramdam na na-translate mo yun?
Siyempre masaya kami. Nanalo ulit kami sa ilang losing streak namin at siyempre natulungan namin yung team ulit na makapanalo.
And with this promising lineup of Manila now, ano pang gusto nyong mapakita?
Siyempre as a team, kailangan namin din manalo. Tsaka yun nga kasi dahil kami nasa bottom team kami. So need talaga namin manalo dito every game.
Any greetings, Alfred?
First of all, nigit ko si God, syempre. Family ko, parents ko, sister ko sa Dubai, wife ko, si Grace, tsaka si Storm, birthday niya ngayon. Tsaka thank you din po sa kay Boss Raymond Ang, Asican Las, Boss Emilio Chu, tsaka yung Antbox. And of course, yung kay Champ Jericho, sa Champ Jensen, kasama sa athletes and rival. Yun na po.
Thank you so much and congratulations, Alfred Cedillo of the Manila Batang Quiapo. Our best player of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, the title sponsor of the MPBL. 1xBet, your choice, your victory. Feel more game with 1xBet. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Lyra. And Manila finally breaking through after not winning for almost 4 months. Up next, ang labanan dito sa Quezon City, kalaban ang Batangas City Tanduay Rum Masters. Kaya huwag kayong aalis dahil magbabalik pa ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.